Armor Wars and Ironheart are coming at us sometime next year, and a new era for the Iron Man type character will be set in motion. Now let's talk about recent discoveries that relate to Ironheart, the direct Iron Man spin-off, I guess, as people are calling it. So according to many reports that we've seen online, and this one specifically comes from Lizzie Hill, who reported it for the Cosmic Circus, she says that currently, from what she understands, and this is, I believe, her exclusive, she reports that the working title is currently Wise Guy. And that's all we got. Now, you can kind of look at this in multiple ways from multiple different directions to how it ties to the character of Ironheart, specifically with the passing of Iron Man in the MCU and how it's going to tie into Armor Wars, and try to come up with connective pieces to figure out maybe what the direction of the series is here and what they're trying to say. The going theory here is that Wise Guy references Tony Stark for all his quips and wise remarks, and you know how he just kind of snaps back at people with a wise guy type attitude anytime that he doesn't agree with anybody or anytime anybody tries to question what he's saying. So I kind of see this as something that does make sense, because we know that the series is based on the legacy of Iron Man. That's the whole thing. And this whole new initiative of Armor Wars and Ironheart is to bring forth a new Iron Man-like character, or multiple of them, into the MCU to fill the void that Tony Stark left behind. Rereading the comics, depending on what you read and where, there's stuff going on in there that you can see how, depending on who writes her, can be handled really well, and then somebody else writes her and you go, oh my god, what have you done? So it's one of those, hit and miss type of things, but I do believe that this is a hint towards what we are going to be getting. And I have no doubt that at some point, we will get something that involves Tony Stark in this series. I'm not saying Robert Downey Jr., but like voice clips or an AI or something that's based on his patterns or something will probably be appearing in this, because that just makes sense. And her probably remarking as to how the AI is a wise guy like Tony is probably in the cards. It just seems too easy not to put it in there, because it has to acknowledge Iron Man, because it's literally a sequel series. It'd be like if the Falcon and the Winter Soldier never mentioned Captain America. Like, what are you doing?